Sherman Medical Supplies. Today we're going to be doing an in-depth demonstration on the Whill Model Ci personal electric vehicle. What we're going to dive into today is some of the key features about the Whill Ci, some of the special functions it could do, and then what makes the Whill Ci different from other personal electric vehicles and power chairs in the market today. So let's go ahead and dive in. Go over some of the technical specifications of the Whill Ci. The Whill Ci has a battery life of about 10 miles. It has a lithium-ion battery that takes anywhere from 6 to 8 hours to fully charge. It's able to go up 10-degree inclines as opposed to many other personal electric vehicles and power chairs that can cap out at only 5 degrees. It's designed with a very special and unique wheel design. Once I power it on now to show you guys, the wheels themselves are on a 360 swivel, and we'll get some close-up shots of that in a bit. But what they also can do is they have a little lip to them, so it's able to climb 2-inch thresholds. So it can be essentially used indoors and both outdoors with a 30-degree turning radius as well. Because of the wheel design, it's able to turn in place seamlessly in either direction. The next thing I'm going to go ahead and go over is how to fold the Whill Model Ci. If you count the basket, the Ci has about 4 pieces. Without the basket, you have your 3 heavy pieces. All of them are going to be right around 30 to 40 pounds in piece length. So we're going to go ahead and start with the first piece, which is our top section. So our cushion is removable and comes right off. We fold our back down, and there's a lever underneath the seat that I'm going to go ahead and pull up. Once I pull that lever up, I can then remove the basket, the 2 straps that hold it, and lift my seat up and off. So that's my first piece. That's going to be about 32 pounds right there. My basket then is Velcroed on, comes right off, has no weight to it. And then next, it's our front and our rear. So to do this, there's a lever right back here. I'm gonna pull that lever, tilt this back, and our front piece is gonna come right out. So our heaviest piece is gonna be this rear section here. This is gonna be the one that's close to about 40 pounds in weight, but yet it's still easily transportable. Essentially, this is great because it's a vehicle, an electric vehicle that's going to be able to handle both indoors and outdoors, and it's going to be something that a lot of people can take to places. So if you want to go hiking or do things like that, that 10-degree angle, and then as well as that, the 5 miles per hour speed and longer battery life are going to be able to help you accomplish those things and go out. Next, we're going to go ahead and go over some other key features that make this a really cool electric vehicle. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and dive in and showcase the app, the Model Ci app on my iPhone over here. So from the app, you have a few basic functions that you can go ahead and show off. Some of the things that it will tell you is the battery range. Right now I have it in kilometers, but we can change that into settings to miles as well. So we're at right around 10 miles of charge, almost full charge. Has an odometer that shows how many miles the device has actually traveled. You're able to lock and then unlock your device. So if our device goes into a locked mode here, then you can see on the device instantaneously it locks it. That way no other users are able to come and get the device. And then we can unlock it with a touch of a button. The other screens we have here is our drive function. So this is actually really cool. One of the coolest things about the Whill Model Ci is that we're actually able to drive it with our cellular device. This will only work on the iPhone. It's not available for Android, but it does allow you to do more and more different features and functions with it. For example, going to the restroom, you can transfer off of it onto a toilet, get the device out of there, bring it back in once you're a more advanced user. Or when you get into your bed, you can take it and just park it somewhere else. Just makes it a lot easier, and a lot of other things you can do with the device. Another user can also drive you around with it too, to just make it easier if you're someone that's too tired or just can't steer properly at that moment. Just a couple different reasons why it might help out. Just a cool thing that it has. Finally, you have your different speed settings. So these are relatively different from the ones you have on the console, because that goes 1 to 4. These themselves program the motor itself in the system. So you have sport, where it will go really fast, is what it's on right now. You have normal, which is very optimal, so it's not going to feel like it's shifting at all or pushing too hard like sport will. And you have eco, which is very slow, especially at the top speed. It's also going to be very slow, but you do conserve on a lot of battery. So when running low on charge, that's a good function to run into. So these can be just changed anytime and applied, changes right in the unit. And your 1 to 4 settings do change with this as well. So that's just important to consider.